Hi everyone and welcome back to my garden. I started off March this year a little late pruning the wisteria, and I actually went a little bit harder on it this year than I did last year. I'm always super afraid when I'm pruning things that I'm going to do too much damage, but I just said because I had left it late I better do an extra hard job. I also did a little bit of tidying up around the garden, like going over the paths with this lawn edger. It really needed it. It was super overgrown.
Look up into the sky, way beyond the light.
Then we got started on laying the foundation for the greenhouse. I think I said it in my last video, but I ordered it earlier this year and they said that it would come in March, so we had to put down a base for it to sit on, and my poor dad volunteered his tribute to help lay the foundation. In the meantime, the bulbs I planted late last year have been coming up, like these daffodils. They're super cute. I really like them. I think I'm definitely going to plant more of them this autumn. They're just like super cheerful. I really enjoy watching them.
If the end has no end, it's okay.
So we put down I actually don't know what you call this, the outline for the foundation that the cement will then go inside. I got inspired by my parents' garden where they have the little daffodils with snakehead fritillaries and snowdrops. I have daffodils and snowdrops, but no snakehead fritillaries, so I think I'm going to try and replicate this in my own garden. And I've just really been enjoying the daffodils since they came up. I just really love them. They're really cute and cheerful and just really happy. They make me feel happy when I look at them. There is some tulips on the way, which I'm looking forward to seeing how they grow. And I'm laughing because looking at this now, it's obvious what they are, but at the time I forgot what I planted and I thought these might be bluebells. They're not. They are actually muscary. I came home one day to see two blackbirds and I think a thrush out in the front garden, just like foraging and going about their business, and it just made me so happy to see them there, because looking at this is what this garden has been about. Obviously I love to look at something beautiful, but the whole point of it was to encourage wildlife and nature, and to see that happening like this just was very satisfying and fulfilling.
If you're ever up at night.
I also sowed some cosmos seeds. I grew cosmos last year and it was really successful, so I wanted to do it again, but this time earlier, and I actually got another variety called Sensation Mixed, I think is what it's called. It will be a little bit different to the gazebo white that I did last year. My cosmos actually started to sprout pretty quickly after I planted them, which was fabulous. Funnily enough though, the white ones, the gazebo whites, sprouted much better than the Sensation Mixed. The work on the greenhouse continued, and this time my husband and my nephew were involved. This is the worm he wanted to show us.
I'll see you again, not sure what time or when, if the end has no end, it's okay to let go.
I just want to say we don't support child labour. He wanted to do this, okay? We didn't make him do it. He wanted to do it.
Here from anywhere, here from
And just like that, the foundation was poured. As my dad said, I've seen houses with less foundation than this greenhouse will have. For my birthday this year, my mum bought me a new garden fork because I broke my one last year, rather embarrassingly. So I broke it in by digging up this bed along the fence with our neighbour's place. The plan for this bed is to put in 3 crabapple trees and train them into an espalier. The pots by the front door are starting to go over, which is sad because they're really nice, but on the upside, the primroses are out. And so are the Aquilegia that I planted maybe 2 years ago now. And this is when it became obvious to me that these are muscari and not bluebells. Rookie mistake. I also cut back my grasses, which I was terrified of doing. I just thought you shouldn't cut these for some reason, but they were looking pretty raggy, so I watched a YouTube video about it and then I just went full whack and chopped them all up. And this is the base all dried up and ready for the guys to come and install the glasshouse. My dad also gave me a couple of extra seed potatoes that he got, and I said I would try growing them in some bags for a bit of fun, really. So I planted them up and I said I'd leave them inside the greenhouse. This is my blackbird friend again. She's very friendly. When I'm out in the garden, I notice she comes up like very close like this to me. It's very cool. I don't want her to be used to people, but I do enjoy experiencing her in the vicinity. And then just in the last week of March, the company came and installed the glass house, and it's a fine glass house, I have to say. It's so sturdy. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And in a final positive note, I cut back the wisteria quite hard and it's gotten these giant buds on it, which I'm very hopeful about the flowers this year.